Hello, and welcome back to Project Rejectus. Today, we will be looking at the new forests appearing in Ternem and how life on Glacially will adapt to this environment once more. As the alipmans spread across the continent, they proved to be one of the most successful plants to appear in this new age. They made the most of their limited resources, but this didn't stop them. As they grew taller and taller, it became harder to support themselves. Their descendants, the Risper, fixed this issue by developing a hard bark around themselves to support their new weight, becoming much bigger than any other tree by this point. They now had multiple long branches to collect as much sunlight as possible, also giving many animals plenty of new living space above. As they had done before in the past, the Testporus was one of the first animals to take advantage of the new treetops, providing a safe haven from the predators below. They could peacefully eat from above. Their descendants, the Tegemenkrura, made many changes for their new lifestyle to adapt to the trees. Their front legs evolved 4 fingers in each hand, while the back leg evolved to be a tail that became essential for them to move around the branches, swinging, looking for one plant that consists of most of their diet. The Testporus wasn't the only animal to move into the new forests. The Lacros followed them into this new home, becoming much smaller. Their descendants, the Sites, tracked through the many trees quickly and carefully. Similar to that of a squirrel, they used their speed to escape predators, rarely ever touching the ground. The Sites' journey does not end there, however. Their descendants, the Salite, had fused their display flaps to their legs to gain the ability to glide, helping them get away from predators more easily. These animals spent most of their day going tree to tree to find their food. With all the new prey animals appearing, a predator was sure to follow. The Quivendu was that predator. By gaining 2 claws on each limb, they could now follow their prey into the trees. Their descendants, the Patosta, became ambush predators who hanged upside down waiting for any prey to come by. To help with this, their front arms had small barbs that grabbed onto prey, allowing these predators to quickly kill their prey with a swift bite with their front teeth. For anyone who is wondering, the Risper won't be the only plant I show this episode, with the many trees now taking most of the sunlight. Plants below them, such as the Cherba, had to develop new ways to survive with their limited sunlight. Their descendants, the Fructigramen, had given up the ability to photosynthesize. Instead, these plants get all their energy by acting as parasites for the larger trees, using their roots to do so. They evolved fruits to help spread in the forest, asking animals to eat them. It does that by having a reddish coloration to blend into the environment. But when the seeds are ready, the fruit will have a yellowish coloration to signal that its seeds are ready to be eaten. The Koros, seeing this new habitat, quickly moved in with all the new plants. It allowed this animal to become even bigger than it already was, taking the place the Juarus once did. The Incianu had grown to be the largest herbivore on the continent. These herbivores ate all in plants they found to maintain their large sizes. While very similar to their ancestors, the one main difference was their top half being almost completely gray to help with their displays, while they were red in their younger years. They usually developed this gray color as they matured, since their large size made it near impossible to hide. Another of the Koros' descendants was the Polchasta. They had bigger horns to help dig up any roots and plants underground. They had a strong sense of smell similar to a pig. While they might just look like smaller Koros, that's because we're looking at a female Polchasta. This handsome fellow is a male Polchasta, sporting his vibrant colors. He's similar to a peacock in how he attracts mates with his star-shaped flaps. These animals' herds are made up of one large male and multiple females. The male will protect the herd from any predators or other male Polpstas looking to take over their herd. One of the Patosta's descendants went on an interesting route compared to their ancestors, using their front teeth for something more than hunting. The Truletstu had become small omnivores similar to rodents, such as rats on Earth. Unlike their predator ancestors, they used their front teeth to eat anything they could find. They lived short-lived and reproduced in large masses. They usually live in burrows similar to their distant ancestors. The Quatsinis soon saw all these new animals and quickly integrated into the ecosystem, taking this long empty spot. They became the forest's apex predators. The Uranus, with their more flexible shells, bigger size, and more solitary lifestyle, they cemented themselves as the apex predators of the forest. Gaining more digits on their hand, they were some of the most mobile predators, being able to hunt on land, in trees, and even in the water. These large predators could take down even the largest of herbivores. They could be compared to that of a tiger or jaguar on Earth. Thank you for watching to the end of today's episode. As always, this will be the last we have on Ternem. The next 2 episodes will focus on the other continents, as they're long overdue for some attention. But until then, goodbye for now. Until next time.